Hey guys, it's Andrea with No Bucks Given, and today is going to be a weekly check-in. This one is a little much-ish. I don't know. There's one purchase that I feel silly about, but I'll get into the details about that in a little bit. If you are new, hello, welcome. This is a weekly check-in where I go over the transactions and just what I spent in the past week. So let me go ahead and get started. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and zoom you in, and then we'll review May 25th through the 31st. So I'll be right back. And we are back. Okay, so based off of what I have in front of me, it looks like because of us being gone for Memorial Day weekend when we went camping, there was that weekend of basically no spending, and it kind of helped out that since we had when we went camping, it was a lot of fun, but we bought a lot of food, and it wasn't just us, it was also the other two couples that were with us. It was my cousins and their partners, and so we ended up coming back with a lot of like sandwich meat and hamburger patties, and so it made it easy for us not to have to go to the grocery store to get any groceries, if that makes sense. So the first actual purchase was on the 28th, and for that, I registered for a kickball league, and this is something that we do every summer. I think this is my third or fourth year for it, but what it is, it's just social kickball, so the points don't really matter. It's really just for people to hang out and socialize and be a part of teams. And then the other like little asterisk to it is that it's BYOB, so it's just like social drinking kickball. And I don't drink. I don't drink at the moment, and so it's just for fun because a big group of our friends do this, or they've been doing this for years, and so I just started not that long ago. And this year was a little bit interesting because I tried to make my own team to see if more friends can play, and we were able to get another team, which is great. But we lost a team, and so we're hoping that there's still time for people to make other teams and want to play, because it's a lot of fun. It's just, everyone picks on Jake and I for not being on the same team because we like to just tease each other and whatnot. But either way, it's a lot of fun. And so for my registration, it was $45. I'm taking that out of self-care, and that one was with the card. Yeah, and our team name is Pitch Please. Thank you so much for the idea, Ryan. The next one was Lily had a vet appointment, and so that one was just like a follow-up. Let's see, monthly vet, and that was for Lily, and that one was the standard cost of $58.50, and that one was also with the card. The next one was for pizza. I had coworkers over on Friday, and we played Jackbox games, and we had a lot of fun. It was some of my coworkers' first time playing Jackbox, so we were playing like from 8 to 12 in the morning. So we were really, really tired on Saturday, which is today. And so, yeah, we bought pizza, and other people that came just brought snacks, and it was lots of fun. Easy peasy time. Next was we went to the zoo. So this is being recorded on Saturday, but this video will be posted up on Sunday. And so we had the plan of going to the zoo with a couple of our friends. And so for the tickets for the zoo, let's see, zoo tickets, that one I'm calling it from vacation just because I want to. And for Jake and me, it was $52 for both of our tickets. Funny thing was, when we got to our friend's house, because we were going to carpool to the zoo, Jake realized that he did not bring his wallet, and usually sometimes we kind of split credit card usage so we can get points and whatnot. And so Jake, because Jake didn't bring his wallet, I was the sugar mama for the day, but that was fine. So the tickets were like 26 each, so easy peasy. And then we also had to get train tickets for the zoo. We had parked outside of the zoo parking lot because I guess that parking lot's small. And so they have the option, or they have a train that is, one stop away from the parking lot where we parked at. So we got train tickets. That is also coming out of vacation, and those tickets were 17.20. It was like, we didn't know how it worked because it was our first time. It was at least Jake and my first time at this particular parking structure, and our friends that I went. The way how they purchased tickets last year was a little bit different than what the kiosk was set up, and so we ended up just getting day passes for the train, and so that's why it was a little bit more. And that one was with the card. It was really cool. It went super super deep down. I can't remember what it was above sea level, how far into underground we went, and then the elevator took us back up to the street level. But it was really quick train ride, really easy to find parking at the parking structure, so it was fun. And then when we got there, we had anticipated that it was going to be like a warm mid-70s type of day, and then as soon as we got there, it started to drizzle, and we were all cold because none of us really brought any like rain jacket. And I was wearing like a crop top and a light sweater, and then I think Jake, he didn't bring a jacket. Our other friends, they didn't bring a jacket, so we had to make an emergency purchase, and we all got matching sweaters. Jake and mine, our sweater is this brown color, really cute brown color, and then it has a picture of a red panda on it. Sad thing was that the red panda exhibit was closed, so we didn't get to take a picture with the red panda, but that was fine. So that is also coming out of vacation, and the cost of this is like whatever. It is what it is. I'm glad I got the sweater because otherwise I would have been freezing my what off there. It was $122 for both of them. It is what it is. I mean, it's a park. Whatever. This is actually the second time that this has happened to me, where I'll go to a theme park and I expect it to be like a certain temperature for whatever it is I'm wearing, and then something happens and then I have to get like an emergency clothing item. The last one was at Disneyland. My friend and I, it was a hot day, super 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 hot day, and my friend wanted to go to Splash Mountain. I'm like, okay, perfect, we can do Splash Mountain, end the day off with Splash Mountain, and then we'll go home after we're done. And it was legit so hot that entire weekend. It was like Veterans Day weekend, and we went on Splash Mountain, and when we got on the line, I kid you not, it was still boiling hot, where we would have been super fine with walking back to the tram to get us to the parking structure, wet or whatever, or with our clothes still wet. As soon as we got off the ride, it was overcast. I don't know what happened. It got overcast and it was cold. So then I bought like at the time I bought like a $50, crew neck sweater with Splash Mountain. And I've gotten compliments on the sweater before. I don't, it is what it is. But that was the second time when I had to buy an emergency item at a amusement park or theme park or whatever. So those were the sweaters, but it's kind of cute now because now Jake and I have matching, sweaters. I like it. And then after that, we went to one of my favorite places in the world. We went to In-N-Out, and I got myself a cheeseburger and a fry, and then Jake got, I think, like a double. And so that one was $14, and that was with cash. So this was pretty much the spending for the week. I figured it was going to be pretty quiet because when we were out of town for that Memorial Day weekend, and then I think we didn't have to go get groceries or anything like that, which was kind of nice because we went to the zoo. We brought like a packed lunch, so we've been having sandwiches for either lunch or dinner every day for the past week, and we're almost done with the sandwich meat. We did make sliders. That was pretty cool. We did use the ham for making sliders and the turkey as well to make sliders. We're almost done. We're almost done with the sliced meat. I kid you not. We have bought so much food for this camping trip. Like, we would have made it like another 3 to 4 days with as much food as what everybody brought. So we were not starving, thankfully. But yeah, so we packed a lunch, so we got to save a little bit with that. And then we also brought some other snacks like granola bars, tangerines, this other random snacks. Our friends bought like cheese and crackers and like sliced summer sausage. And so it was really nice, like having like a little picnic out where the elephant exhibit was. So that was really cool. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get you guys zoomed out, and then we'll see how much money I have left to work with until my next paycheck. Okay, be right back. And we are back with the money, honey. Let's see what we have. Okay, so for food, I think I have a decent amount left in here. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15, 16. So $116. That's pretty decent. I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, we still have sandwich meat, and we still even have leftover pizza. We bought like 3 large pizzas, and yeah, I think we still like have like a whole pizza together with like the leftovers of the other, I think we had like pepperoni, and then pepperoni and pineapple that Jake likes to add jalapenos to. And then we got like a chicken barbecue pizza. So we have a full pizza of 3 of those combined in there. So that's pretty cool. So we're doing good with food. Next is going to be date night. This is going to be for Jake's surprise. That I think I have the money to do it. So we might do it either next weekend or the weekend after. But we have 20, 40, 50, and 60. So I have to double check to see how much it costs to get tickets to said surprise place. But we're very, very close with that. Home didn't have any spending, so I'm still working with the $11. Easy peasy. Personal. So when I did my cash stuffing, you would have seen or saw that doing that run of savings challenges left me with like $40 left. So I have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So this is a decent amount. I don't anticipate much coming up. I say that, and then I look at the calendar and be like, oops, I forgot about that. But that should be enough for me to do some extra savings along with the food, since we have food now in the house. So probably we'll do some light grocery shopping later on this coming week or what have you. So we'll see. And then for miscellaneous, my buffer, we still have the 20. So that is wonderful. For Jake's birthday, this is still just growing and until his next birthday next year. So it still has 16 that's not being touched. And then for the card, so even though that I have the transactions here listed with the card, the ones for like, what is it, like food and the other food, those are the ones where it comes out from the variable expenses binder. The other ones are tied to my sinking funds account. So for debt, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. I can't remember where wait, let me see, the 54. What did I spend? Let me see. Oh, for the pizza. Yeah, okay. So 54 for the pizza, and then the 14 for the In-N-Out. And then these are my completed savings challenges, so that is lovely. And that is pretty much it. This one was kind of a quiet one just because, again, we were out of town, but it was so much fun going to the zoo. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun seeing the elephant. And I really loved the aviary with the birds and stuff. That was so great. But yeah, that's all I have for today, friends. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you guys, if this is something that you're interested in, I forgot to mention if you are new, this spending tracker, I got this from the Printable Plans on Etsy, so the link will be in the description below. Other than that, as always, I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks, guys. Okay, bye.